Chapter 8 Working with Fractions. Multiplication of fractions. Multiplication here with a number and a fraction. 5 into 1 by 3. This 5 we can write as 5 in fraction form. 5 by 1, that into 1 by 3. Now 5 and 1 are the numerators. This 1 and 3 are the denominators. So we can multiply the numerators. 5 into 1 and denominator 1 into 3, which is equal to 5 into 1, that is 5, 1 into 3, that is 3. So the answer is 5 by 3, which means 5 into 1, 5 by 3. Here another example, 4 into 2 by 9. Here also 4 we can write as 4 by 1, that into 2 by 9. Multiply the numerators, 4 into 2, denominators 1 into 9, which is equal to 8 by 9. Another example, 7 into 3 by 5. 7 we can write as 7 by 1. So directly 7 into 3 the numerator and denominator 1 into 5, that is 5 itself, which is equal to 21 by 5. Here this is the improper fraction. Numerator is greater than the denominator. The first case, here also numerator is greater than the denominator. These type of fractions are called improper fractions. If numerator is less than the denominator, that is proper fraction. We can convert improper fraction to mixed fraction. If we are dividing 5 by 3, 5 divided by 3, we will get 1 as the quotient and 2 as the remainder. So this one we can write as 1 and remainder. 2 by 3, same denominator. 1 and 2 by 3. Same way this also, if we are dividing by 5, 21 by 5, 4 we will get as the quotient and 1 as the remainder. So 4 and 1 by 5. Now multiplication with two fractions. Same way, here 1 by 3 into 2 by 5. First we have to multiply the numerators, 1 into 2, denominators 3 into 5, which is equal to 2 by 3 into 5, 15. Here 2 into 5 with the numerators, 3 and 7 the denominators. Multiply that, we will get 10 by 21. This also same way, 2 into 5, it will become 10. 5 into 9, 45. We can see this, we can simplify. If we are dividing both numerator and denominator by 5, we will get 2 by 9. The same simplification we can do from here itself. 5 in the numerator and in the denominator also. So we can cancel that 5 from the numerator and denominator. Same number from the numerator and denominator. And then the remaining part. 2 as the numerator and 9 as the denominator. So 2 by 9 as the answer here. Aaron's pet tortoise walks as much slower pace. It can walk only 1 by 4 km in 1 hour. How far can it walk in 3 hours? Here in the figure we can see in 1 hour only quarter kilometer. We have to find the distance in 3 hours, which means after 1 more hour, another 1 by 4 kilometer. Again, third hour, that means another 1 by 4 kilometer. Now 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. Which one we can write as 3 into 1 by 4. 3 into 1 by 4, which is equal to 3 by 4 kilometer. So here we can see that is 3 by 4 kilometer. So tortoise can walk 3 by 4 kilometer in 3 hours. Same question here. We saw the Aaron can walk 3 kilometers 3 kilometers in 1 hour. How far he walk in 1 by 5 hours. So 1 hour he will finish till here. So that distance we are dividing into 5 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equal parts. Distance, that means 1 by 5th of the distance in 1 by 5 hour. That means distance covered in 1 by 5 hours, which means 1 by 5th into 3 kilometer. 1 by 5 of 3 kilometer, which means 1 by 5 into 3. 3 we can write as 3 by 1, which is equal to 1 into 3, 3 by 5. So the answer is 3 by 5 kilometer. Again, the next part of that question, how far can Aaron walk in 2 by 5 hours? The same way if he is walking in 2 by 5 hours, that means 2 by 5 of 3 kilometer. So 2 by 5 into 3, which means 2 into 3, 6 by 5. So it will come 6 by 5 kilometer. And also 6 is more than 5. It's improper fraction. So we have to divide by 5. We will get 1 and 1 by 5 kilometer. More than 1 kilometer. Figure it out. Page number 176. First question. Tenzin drinks half glass of milk every day. How many glasses of milk does he drink in a week? And how many glasses of milk did he drink in the month of January? Here in a week means 7 days. Month of January, that is 31 days. So every day half glass. To find the quantity of milk he is drinking in a week means 1 by 2 into 7. So 1 by 2 into 7 is equal to 7 by 2. If we are dividing by 2, that will come as 3 as the quotient. 3 and 1 as the remainder. 1 by 2. That means 3.5 glass he is drinking. In the month of January, that means 31 days. So 31 into 1 by 2, which is 31 by 2. And that is equal to, if we are dividing by 2, we will get 15 as the quotient and 1 as the remainder. So 15.5 glass of milk is drinking in the month of January. So we can write in sentence, milk he drink in a day is equal to half glass. Number of glasses of milk or quantity of milk he drink in 1 week. In a week means 1 week. 1 week is equal to 7 days. So 7 into 1 by 2, which is equal to 7 by 2. Divide 7 with 2. When we are dividing 7 by 2, we will get 3 as the quotient and 1 as the remainder. So that we can write 3 and 1 by 2. That much glass. Then number of glasses of milk he drink in the month of January. January is 31 days. So 31 into 1 by 2, which means 31 divided by 2. Again 31 also we have to divide by 2. We will get 1 times 2, 1 and 5. So 1 as the remainder. 15 and 1 by 2. So 15 and 1 by 2 or 15.5 glass of milk he drank that means the month of January. Second question, a team of workers can make 1 kilometer of water canal in 8 days. So 1 kilometer to finish is taking 8 days. In 1 day, the team can make dash kilometer of work. Total we need to complete that canal, that is 8 days. So in 1 day means 1 by 8. 1 divided by 8. 1 by 8 of water canal. If they work 5 days, they can make 5 by 8. 5 by 8 kilometer of water canal in a week. Manju and 2 of her neighbors buy 5 liters of oil every week. 5 liters. Manju and 2 of her friends, that means 3 of them. using 5 liters of oil every week and share it equally among 3 families. How much oil does each family get in a week? How much oil will one family get in 4 weeks? Oil each family gets in a week, that is total 5 liter, 3 families. So for one family 5 by 3 liter. Oil one family gets in 4 week. One family gets in a week 5 by 3. Like that way 4 week. So 4 into 5 by 3. 4 into 5, 20. 20 by 3. Improper fraction, divide 20 by 3. We'll get 6 as the quotient and 2 as the remainder. So 6 and 2 by 3 liters. Sophia saw the moon setting on Monday at 10 p.m. Her mother, who is a scientist, told her that every day the moon sets 5 by 6 hours. 5 by 6 hours later than the previous day. How many hours after 10 p.m. will the moon set on Thursday? We can write the steps like the same way. Monday to Thursday, that we know that 3 days. Then moon sets 5 by 6 hours later every day. So hours later on Thursday than Monday, which means 3 days every day 5 by 6 hours later. So 3 into 5 by 6. We are getting 15 by 6 hours. 15 by 6. This we can simplify by dividing with 3. You'll get 5 by 2 hours. Again, if you are converting to improper fraction, this is an improper fraction. If you are converting to mixed fraction, it will come 2 and 1 by 2. So 2 and 1 by 2 hours later on Thursday than Monday. This we can consider it another way also. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So 5 by 2 hours means 5 by 2 into 60. It will come 300 by 2. That means 150 minutes later. 150 means we know that 60 plus 60, 120 plus 30. 60 plus 60 means 2 hours. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So 2 hours and 30 minutes. So that way also we can think and write. On Thursday, the moon will set 2.5 hours after 10 p.m. Question number 5. Multiply and then convert into mixed fraction. So first we have to multiply. 7 into 3 by 5. 7 we know that 7 we can write as 7 by 1. That into 3 by 5. Which is equal to 7 into 3. Numerators we have to multiply. Same way denominators. Which is equal to 21 by 5. This is an improper fraction. That we have to convert into mixed fraction. So divide 21 by 5. We will get the quotient as 4 and 1 as the remainder. So 4 and 1 by 5. Same way here 4 into 1. 4 into 1 by 3. Which means 4 by 3, that is improper fraction. Divide 4 by 3. 1 time, that is quotient, and 1 is the remainder. So 1 and 1 by 3. Here 9 into 6. Numerators. This number we have to consider as the numerator. Denominator just 1 only. If you want, you can write that one. Otherwise, consider the whole number always as the numerator with the numerator. So 9 into 6 divided by 7. 9, 6, 54, that by 7. When we are dividing 54 with 7, we are getting 7 sevens 49 and then 5 as the remainder. So 5 by 7. 7 and 5 by 7. Here 13 into 6 divided by 11. 13 into 6, that means 78 divided by 11. When we are dividing with 11, 7 times 11, that is 77, and 1 is the remainder. So 7 and 1 by 11. Here in this table, in quarter meter in 1 hour. In 1 hour, quarter meter, kilometer. Then half an hour. That means half of this 1 by 4. Which means half of 1 by 4 kilometer. If we are multiplying, we will get that as 1 by 8. So here the answer 1 by 8. That is already here solved. Answer is 1 by 8. 1 by 2 into 1 by 4. 1 into 1, 1. 2 into 4, 8. If the tortoise walks faster and it can cover 2 by 5 kilometer in 1 hour, how far will it walk in 3 by 4 of an hour? So 3 by 4 into 2 by 5. Here we can see 3 and 2 they are in the numerator. So that we can multiply 3 into 2 and denominators 4 and 5. So it will come 6 by 20. Both the numbers are even numbers. So 2 is the common factor. We can divide by 2. It will come 3 by 10. Same thing before multiplication. 2 is there in the numerator, 4 in the denominator. Both the numbers we can divide by 2. If you are dividing the numerator by 2 one time, 4 dividing by 2, it will come 2 times. So the answer is 3 into 1, 3 in the, and 2 into 5, 10, 3 by 10. So divide the numerator and denominator with the same number. Multiplication of small fractions we can do in unit square like the same way. For example, here multiply 3 by 4 and 2 by 5. 3 by 4, which means we have to divide, make a unit square, and that we are divide into 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 columns, and shade out of that 3. Then 2 by 5, total 5 rows, shade 2 of them. 2 of them are shaded, 2 by 5. Out of these 5 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows, out of that 2 of them are shaded with this color. 3 by 4, which means 4 columns and 3 of them are shaded. Then the common part it is shaded, we can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by total 20 squares. 6 by 20. When we are simplifying that, we are getting 3 by 10. Divide by 2. It will come, we are dividing by 2, numerator and denominator, we will get 3 by 10. That is the answer here. Figure it out. Find the following products. Use a unit square as a whole for representing the fractions. Here we know that if we are multiplying the numerators, we will get that 1, 1 into 1, 1 divided by denominators 3 into 5, 15, which means out of 15 portions or fractions, 1 we are taking. This we can represent the square, unit square also. Here, number of rows 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. Out of that 1 is shaded. Number of columns 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 column is shaded. Then total it is coming 3 into 5, 15 small squares. Out both the shade it is coming only in this square. So 1 out of 15. 5 rows and 3 columns, total 15 equal parts, and 1 part out of 15, that is double shaded, both the shade it is coming there, which means 1 out of 15. So the answer of that question, 1 by 3 into 1 by 5, which is equal to 1 by 15. This is the representation in unit square. Same way, next one. 1 by 4 into 1 by 3. We know that 1 divided by 4 into 3, 12. So here we have to take 4 columns and 3 rows. And one of them has to shade. Total 12 small squares will be there. And 1 small square with both the shade. 3 rows and 4 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4 columns, 3 rows. 1 row is shaded, 1 column also shaded. Here we can see both the shades together. Total 12 small squares. One part out of 12 is double shaded, which means 1 by 12. Therefore, we can write 1 by 4 into 1 by 3 is equal to 1 by 12. Then the next one, 1 by 5 into 1 by 2, which is equal to 1 by 10. 5 into 2, 10 small squares, total squares, and out of that 1 is shaded. Here 1 by 5 and 1 by 2. This one. 1 by 2, which means 2 rows. And 1 by 5, which means 5 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. So half part is shaded, and out of 5 columns 1 is shaded. Total 10 portions or parts are there, equal parts. So we can see only 1 out of 10, that is double shaded. So 1 by 5 into 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 10. Next one, 1 by 6 into 1 by 5. 1 by 6 into 1 by 5, which means 1 by 30. So 6 columns and 5 square rows we have to make it. Here we can see 5 rows and 6 columns. 1 row is shaded, 1 column also shaded. Total 30 small squares are there. So 1 out of 30, that is double shaded. 1 by 6 into 1 by 5 is equal to 1 by 30. Now after the next question, find 1 by 12 into 1 by 18, which means so small squares. We can see there on the next page of 216, 12 into 18, that means 216 small squares what we are getting here. This one part out of 18, 1 out of 12. So 1 by 18 into 1 by 12 is equal to 1 by 18 into 12, which means 1 by 216. So from that, multiplication of two fractions, which means multiply the numerators and multiply the denominators. Here the second question, find the following products using unit square as a whole for representing the fractions and carrying out the operations. Same way, 2 by 3 into 4 by 5. So we can write directly the answer. 2 into 4, 8. 3 into 5, 15. Here 1 into 2, 2. 4 into 3, 12. 4 into 3, 12. Divided by 6 into 5, 30. But we know that this we can simplify. Divide by 3 up and down. It will come 4 by 10. Again, this we can simplify by the same thing here also. If we are dividing by 3, it will come 2 times 3 in 6. Once more, we can divide by 2. It will come 2. So here also dividing by 2 up and down, numerator and denominator, we will get 2 by 5. Here also 2 by 5 we are getting. In this question, 3 into 1, 3 by 2 into 5, 10. Here also we can divide by 2 here 2 times, so which means dividing by 2 1 by 6. So after multiplying, you can divide the numerator and denominator with the common factor or with the same number, or before the multiplication itself, numerator and denominator is having any common factor, we can divide with that number. Anyway, you can do that. Now the same question in square unit representation, unit square. First one 5 rows and 3 columns, and out of that 3 columns, from that 2 of them has to shade, 2 by 3, which means these 2, and 4 rows out of 5, 1 2 3 4 rows out of 5 is shaded. Now we can check that how many of them all together, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 are double shaded, so 8 by 15. Same way the next one, here 3 rows, and out of that 2 rows are shaded, and 1 column is shaded out of 4. So when we are multiplying, we are getting 1 by 4 into 2 by 3 is equal to 2 by 12, which is equal to 1 by 6. Here we are dividing by 2, and that is coming 1 by 6. Same way the third one, 2 rows and 5 columns. These are the rows. 1 row is shaded, and 3 columns out of 5 is shaded. Double shaded means these 3. So 3 by 10. Fourth one, 5 rows and 6 columns. Here 3 out of 5 is shaded, 4 out of 6 columns are shaded. And when we are taking 4 by 6 into 3 by 5, 12 by 30. Again that 12 by 30, if we are simplifying, dividing by 3, we are getting 4 by 10. That again once more we can divide by 2. It will come 1 by 5. 1 by 5 is the answer. Figure it out, page number 183. First question. A water tank is filled from a tap. If the tap is open for 1 hour, 7 by 10 of the tank gets filled. How much of the tank is filled if the tap is open for 1 by 3 hours? So in 1 hour 7 by 10, that which means, say if a tank we are that making into 10 equal parts, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 equal parts, then 7 by 10. If you are drawing a figure, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, this is the 7 by 10 part. The tank we are dividing into 9 equal parts, 7 8 9, so into 10 equal parts. Denominator is 10, so 10 equal parts, and 7 by 10 of that tank will fill in 1 hour. Here the tap is kept open for 1 hour, 7 by 10 till here, that water will fill till here. So here the question, how much of the tank is filled if the tap is open for 1 by 3 hour, which means 1 by 3 of this 7 by 10. So 1 by 3 into 7 by 10, which means 7 by 30. So 7 portions, if we are dividing the tank into 30 portions, and out of that 7, that much part only can fill in 1 by 3 hours. Same way in 2 by 3 hours. 2 by 3 hours, which means 2 by 3 into same. In 1 hour 7 by 10. So 2 by 3rd of that 1 hour portion, which is equal to, here we can divide numerator and denominator by 2. It will come 5. Or multiply and then divide with the common factor 2. So it will come 7 by 15. In 3 by 4 hour, 3 by 4 into same 7 by 10, which is equal to 21 by 40. In 7 by 10 hours, 7 by 10 into 7 by 10 is equal to 49 out of 100. If you are dividing the tank into 100 equal parts, the quantity, if you are dividing into 100 equal parts, 49, almost half of the tank. If it comes 50, we can say half of the tank. Then for the tank be full, how long it should be should the tap be running? how long the pipe we have to keep it open to make the tank full. For that, we know that in 1 hour, 7 by 10 of the tank. So 1 by 7 of 1 hour. 1 hour, if we are dividing into 7 equal parts and 1 portion out of that, which means 1 part. So 1 by 7 means this much only can fill it. We need 10 out of 10. So 10 hours, 1 by 7 of 10 hours. So 10 by 10 means full tank. 1 by 7 of 10 hours, that we can take as 1 by 7 into 10, which means 10 by 7. 10 by 7 is improper fraction, so divide by 7, we will get 1 and 3 by 7. So 1 and 3 by 7 hours, if the pipe is keeping open, then that tank will be full after this 1 and 3 by 7 hours. Second question, the government is taken 1 by 6 of Somu's land and the remaining part of the land to her daughter Krishna and 1/3 of to her son Bora. After giving them their shares, she keeps the remaining land for herself. So here 1 by 6 of the portion of her Somu's land government is taking. Then Krishna, her daughter, is getting remaining part, half of the remaining part. Bora, his son, is getting 1/3 of the remaining part. After that, a small portion Somu kept with herself. So we had to find each one. So you can write the steps like the same way. The government has taken 1 by 6 of Somu's land. Land remaining with Somu, that means full portion we can take as 1. So 1 minus 1 by 6. This 1 we can take as 1 by 1. And if we want, we can multiply or take the LCM. LCM means 6 is the LCM. So multiply up and down with the 6. So it will come 6 by 6. The full portion means 6 by 6. That minus 1 by 6, we will get 5 by 6. So 1 by 6 of Somu's land government is taken, then remaining is 5 by 6. This portion she is dividing to her daughter, son and herself. So 5 by 6 is the remaining portion. Now Krishna got half of the remaining land. That means half of this 5 by 6. Half of 5 by 6 means half into 5 by 6. So multiply the fractions. 1 into 5, 5. 2 into 6, 12. So the remaining part, if he is dividing into 12 equal parts, 5 portion she is getting, daughter is getting, Krishna is getting. Then son Bora, he got 1/3 of the remaining part. Remaining part is 5 by 6. 1/3 of that means 1 by 3 into 5 by 6, which means 5 by 18. That much portion Bora is getting. And the remaining Somu kept for herself. That we have to find out how much. So total area, that means 5 by 6 was there after the government is taken 1/6 of her land. Then 5 by 6. From that 5 by 12. This much she gave to Krishna, and 5 by 18 that she gave to Bora. So these two we have to minus. So first we can add these two and then minus from there. So here the fractions, subtraction, addition, all the calculation is coming. So we have to find the LCM. Here the LCM means 6, 12 and 18. So LCM is 36. LCM how to calculate, that means each one common factors we had to find out. Prime factorization method, find out the LCM of 6, 12 and 18. So 36 is the LCM, which means the common denominator. So we had to make the fractions to this common denominator by multiplying with a suitable number. Here 6 into 6, 36, which means the numerator also we had to multiply with the 6. 12 into what? 36, 12 into 3. So with the same number, we have to multiply that fraction numerator also. 18 into 2. So numerator also with 2. Now we can see here 5 into 6, 30 by 36 minus in bracket here 5 into 3, 15 by 36 plus 10 by 36. So 15 plus 10 we can write that as 15 plus 10 we can write that as 25 by 36. So we are getting here 30 by 36 minus 15 plus 10, 25 by 36. So 30 minus 25, 5 by 36. So 5 by 36 portion Somu kept for herself. 5 by 36. That means if we are dividing into 36 equal parts or portions, out of that 5 portions she kept for herself. And it is coming here, this one 5 by 18, which means Bora, son is getting, which means out of 36, 10. 5 by 12, out of 36 it's coming 15 by 36. So each one is getting 5 by 12, 5 by 18 and 5 by 36. Third question, find the area of a rectangle of sides. Rectangle we know that is in this shape. And sides are given 3 and 3 by 4, 3 and 3 by 4 and 9 and 3 by 5. So area means length into breadth. So we can write area of a rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Here length means 9 and 3 by 5, that into breadth is 3 and 3 by 4. These are the mixed fraction form. So we have to convert into improper fraction. For that 9 into 5, 45. 45 plus 3, 48. Divided by 5. That into 3 into 4, 12. 12 plus 3, 15 by 4. This we can simplify by dividing with 5. Here 1 time 5, here 3 times 5. This also we can divide by 4. 1 time 4, here 1 and 2, 12 times 4. So the remaining what we are getting 12 into 3, which means 36. So that much square feet is the area of that rectangle. So if you are dividing by the common factor, like the same way calculation will become easy. Otherwise multiply 48 into 15 and 5 into 4 in the denominator, this in the numerator, and then divide. Question number 4. Rensweng plants 4 saplings in a row in his garden. The distance 3 by 4 meter. What is the distance between the first and last sapling? So we can draw a rough figure like the same way. Here this is the first sapling and this is the last one. So for total 4 saplings are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. The distance between the sapling, that means 3 by 4 meter. 3 by 4 meter. So distance between the first and last sapling means 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4. 3 times. This one we can write as 3 into 3 by 4, which means 9 by 4. 9 is by 4 is an improper fraction. Divide 9 by 4, we will get 2 as the quotient and 1 as the remainder. So 2 and 1 by 4 or 2 and quarter meter. Distance from between the first and the last. Now fifth question, which is heavier? 12 by 15 of 500 or 3 by 20 of 4 kg. Here we can see this in grams, this in kg. So we know that 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. So 4 kg we can write that as 4000 gram. So first we have to make the same unit. Here gram, this also in gram. So 1 kg, 1 kilogram is equal to 1000, 4 kilogram is equal to 4000 gram. Then just multiply 12 by 15 into 500. We simplified fraction we will get same way fraction or the answer what we are getting, and here also simplify we will get the answer. After that we can check which is heavier. Now here the answer 12 by 15 of 500 grams, which means 12 by 15 into 500, 12 into 500 by 15. Here we can divide by 5. 3 times 5 in 15 in 500 in 5 one time, and here these two zeros 100. 100 into 5, 500. Then again 12 and 3. 3 is a common factor. 3 here one time, here 4 times. So 4 into 100, 400 gram. So this is the answer of the first part. Now the second one. 3 by 20 of 4 kg. This is in kg. So we have to convert into gram. 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. So 4 kg 4000 gram. 3 by 20 of 4000. Of means into multiplication. 3 by 20 into 4000. We can write 3 by 20, 3 into 4000. 4000 in the numerator always, whole number. That we can consider as that number by 1. So 3 into 4000 by 20 into 1, 20. Now here zeros are there in the unit place, that we can cancel by dividing with 10. If you are dividing the numerator and denominator by 10, this 0, unit place 0 of that number we can cancel from the numerator and denominator. Then here 2 is there. For here on top 400. 400 and 2, both the numbers are even numbers, so we can divide by 2. Here 1 time 2, here in 4, 2 times, and these two zeros are there, which means 200 into 2 is equal to 400. Now 3 into 200, 600, divide by 1, that is 600 itself. So second answer is 600. We know that 600 is greater than 400. So which is heavier? We can write the second part. That means 3 by 20 of 4 kg is heavier than 12 by 15 of 500 grams. When we are multiplying two fractions, we can see both the numbers are greater than 1. 4 by 3 means improper fraction, which is greater than 1. The product that will be greater than both the numbers. Another case, both the numbers are between 0 and 1. Between 0 and 1 means proper fractions. Numerator is smaller than the denominator. The product is less than both the numbers. Between 0 and 1 proper fractions, then the product will be less than both the fractions. Both the numbers are greater than 1. That means improper fractions, then product will be greater than both the numbers. Now, one number is between 0 and 1. The other number is greater than 1. Then the product is less than the number greater than 1 and greater than the number between 0 and 1. So that product also will be in between. Using that we can fill up this one here. When one number being multiplied is between 0 and 1, the product is less than the other number. Here that will be greater than the other number. Division of fractions. In that case, we have to take the reciprocal of the divisor and then we can multiply. First number 2 by 3 and take the reciprocal of the divisor. Then multiply, we will get the quotient. So here what we are doing means find the reciprocal of the divisor. Then multiply. If the question is A by B divided by C by D, then A by B into D by C. D by C. Here that 2 by 3 divided by 3 by 5. Write that 2 by 3 first fraction same as that. Change the division sign to multiplication by taking the reciprocal of the second fraction 5 by 3. Then multiply. So division we can convert to multiplication by taking the reciprocal of the second fraction. Here in this question, the first fountain will fill the cistern in 1 divided by 1, which is equal to 1 divided by 1, 1. Second fountain, that is 1 divided by 1 by 2. The division we can change into multiplication. Division sign we can change, convert to multiplication by taking the reciprocal of the second fraction. Here the fraction divisor is 1 by 2. Take the reciprocal of that, which means 2 by 1. Reciprocal means denominator it will come as the numerator, numerator will come down, denominator. So 1 into 2, 2 by 1, 2 by 1, which is equal to 2. Same way here, 1 divided by 1 by 4. So 1 into reciprocal of 1 by 4, that is 4 by 1, or we can write that as 4, which is equal to 4. 1 into reciprocal of 1 by 5, that is 5 by 1, which is same as 5, which is equal to 5. Then the total time fountain together will fill this in a day is, add this all. First is 1, then 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. So when we are adding 12. In each of the figures given below, find the fraction of the big square that the shaded region occupies. So first we can divide the big square into 4, these type of squares into 4. So when we are dividing into 4, these type of squares, we can say that means this portion we divided into 4 squares, each one that is coming as 1 by 4th of that. Then take this 1 by 4th. In that 1 by 4th itself, we can see this half part is shaded. We are going to find the area shaded, this one. So here in this triangle we can see half part is shaded. Here also in this part also half is shaded. In this square also half is shaded. So in 3 squares, out of these 4 squares, 3 squares half part is shaded, which means 1 by 4 into this 3 into 1, 3 by 2, and that is equal to 3 by 8. We can see if we are dividing that into 8 equal portions. For example, half of the square, that means this triangle we have to consider as one portion. Like that way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total 8 portions are there. Out of that, 1, 2, 3 are shaded. So we can take 3 by 8. In this second figure, same way if you are dividing 1, 2, 3, 4 squares are there, and shaded portion means this again if you are dividing like this way, we can see 8 equal parts there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same way the other side, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 equal portions are here. Out of that, 2 are shaded. 2 out of 8 shaded. So it will come that as 2 by, we can divide that, otherwise just multiply and then divide, 32, which is equal to 1 by 16. Divide by 2. Here 1, here 16. So 1 by 16. So this is the way the shaded portion we can find. First we have to divide the given square into equal portions, equal parts, and check that how much part it is shaded. Here 1 copper pana, that is 1 by 48 gold dinar. 1 pana means 30 cover shells. So 1 cover shell, which means 1 by 30 of that copper pana. Then 1 cover shell in terms of gold dinar. 1 by 30 this already, and 148 of that gold dinar is 1 pana. So we have to find 1 by 30 of that 1 by 48 also, 1 by 48, which means 1 by 30 into 48. That is equal to 1 by 1440 gold dinar. So here we can write 1 divided by 1440 gold dinar. So 1 by 30 into 1 by 48. Figure it out, page number 196 here. 3 divided by 7 by 9. This we can write as 3 into, change the division sign to multiplication and take the reciprocal. 7 by 9, it will become 9 by 7. Now again, this 3 we can consider as 3 by 1. Denominator as 1 into 9 by 7. There is no common factor in the numerator and denominator. So we have to multiply 3 into 9, 27 divided by 1 into 7, 7. This is an improper fraction. Divide 27 by 7. 7 3s are 21. So 3 and then 6 is there. 6, that's the remainder. 6 by 7. 3 and 6 by 7 is the answer. Next one. 14 by 4 divided by 2. This we can write as 14 by 4 into 2 we can consider as 2 by 1. Reciprocal of that means 1 by 2. 2 normal number that divided by 1. We can make that denominator as 1 without any change in the value of that number. So reciprocal, that will come 1 by 2. Which one we can write as 14 into 1 in the numerator, denominator 4 into 2. We can simplify, divide, the numerator is 14 and 4 or 2, even numbers in the denominator. So we can divide by 2. Here 1 time, here 7 times. So which is equal to 7 by 4. Again, this is an improper fraction. Divide 7 by 4. 1 is the quotient, 3 is the remainder. So 3 by 4. So 1 and 3 by 4. Next number, 2 by 3 divided by 2 by 3. Again, write the first fraction same as that. Change the division sign to multiplication. Take the reciprocal of 2 by 3. Just opposite. 3 by 2. Now here we can see the 3 in the numerator and denominator, that we can cancel. Same way 2 also in the denominator and numerator. If the numerator and denominator is having the same number, common factor, then we can divide by that. So which is equal to 1 by 1, that is same as 1. Then next number, 14 by 6 divided by 7 by 3. Here also first we had write 14 by 6, same as that. Division sign change to multiplication. Then reciprocal of next number, 3 by 7. Then look at that, any common factor is there or not. We can see 3 and 6, 3 in the numerator, 6 in the denominator. So we can divide by 3. Here 1 time, here 2 times. 7 and 14 also, 7 1 time, here 2 times. Then the remaining terms, what we got? 2 into 1, that is 2. Here again 2 into 1, 2. We can cancel here itself, but to avoid the mistake, we can say, just write it and then again cut it, divide by 2. So we are getting here 1, 1. 1 by 1, which is same as 1. Now next number, 4 by 3 divided by 3 by 4. First number 4 by 3 into reciprocal 4 by 3. No common factor there in the numerator and denominator. So just to multiply 4 into 4, 16 by 3 into 3, 9. Improper fraction, so divide. 16 by 9, which means 1 time, and then 7 is the remainder, 7 by 9. So 1 and 7 by 9. Next number 7 by 4 divided by 1 by 7. 7 by 4 divided by 1 by 7, which is equal to first number same as that, 7 by 4, that into 1 by 7, take the reciprocal, 7 by 1. No common factor, so 7 into 7, 49 by 4. Here we can see improper fraction, divide by 4. 49, when we are dividing by 4, 12 was the quotient and 1 is the remainder. So 12 and 1 by 4. Next one, 8 by 2 divided by 4 by 15. That we can write as 8 by 2 into 15 by 4, reciprocal. Here we can see 8 and 2 we can divide 1 time, here 4 times. That 4 also we can cancel. So it is equal to 15. Next number, 1 by 5 divided by 1 by 9, which is equal to 1 by 5. First fraction same as that. Division sign change to multiplication. Take the reciprocal of 1 by 9, that is 9 by 1, which is equal to no common factor, so 9 by 5. Improper fraction, divide 9 by 5, so 1 and 4 by 5. Next number, 1 by 6 divided by 11 by 12. So same as that, 1 by 6 we can write same. Multiplication sign, then 12 by 11. Here 6 and 12, we can divide by 6 itself. 1 time, here 2 times. Which means here 2 into 1, 2 by 11. That's the answer. Then the next number, 3 and 2 by 3 divided by 1 and 3 by 8. This is the mixed fraction form. So when we are getting mixed fraction, first we have to convert into improper fraction. For that, 3 into 3, 9, 9 plus 2, 11 by 3 divided by 1 into 8, 8 into 1, 8, 8 plus 3, 11 by 8. Then division we had to do. First fraction same as 11 by 3. Change the division sign to multiplication. Take the reciprocal. It will come 8 by 11. Here we can see 11 in the numerator and denominator that we can cancel. So which is equal to 8. Here 1 time, that means 8 by 3. 8 improper fraction, divide by 3. 2 times 6, then 2 is the remainder. So 2 and 2 by 3. Now second question. For each of the questions below, choose the expressions that describes the solution. Maria bought 8 meters of lace to decorate the bags and she made for the school. She used 1 by 4 quarter meter of each bag and finished the lace. How many bags did she decorate? Total 8 meters. And for each bag, quarter meter only required. So how many bags? Which means 8 meters divided by quarter. So this one. 8 divided by quarter. Next one. Half meter of ribbon is used to make 8 badges. Half meter to make 8 badges. What is the length of the ribbon used for each badge? So total half meter, that by with that 8 badges. So for 1 badge, this half meter divided by 8, this one. Next one. A baker needs 1 by 6 kg of flour to make 1 loaf of bread. He has 5 kg of flour. How many loaves of bread can he make? So 1 by 6 kilogram for 1 loaf. And then 5 kg for what? How much? So for 1 loaf, 1 by 6 kg. So from 5 kg, how much he can make? How many loaves of bread? So 5 divided by 1 by 6. Here we have to find the answer also. This is the options. Which one is correct? The answer is 8 divided by 1 by 4, which means 8 into, take the reciprocal of 1 by 4, that means 4 by 1, which is same as 4. So 8 into 4 is equal to 32 bags. In this case, half divided by 8, that we can write as half into reciprocal of 8. 8 we can consider as 8 by 1. Reciprocal means 1 by 8. So which is equal to 1 by 2 into 8, 16. So for each word, ribbon is used 1 by 16 part. Next here, for 5 divided by 1 by 6, that we can write as 5 into 1 by 6. Reciprocal of 1 by 6 is 6, which is equal to 30. So here 5 into 6 is equal to 30 loaves of bread he can make. Third question, if quarter kg of flour is used to make 12 rotis, quarter kg for 12. How much flour is used to make 6 rotis? That means half of that. Here 12 rotis. So half of that means half of 1 by 4. Half of 1 by 4, which means half into 1 by 4. That means 1 by 8. So we can write in sentence, for 12 rotis, quarter kg of flour. Half of that, 6 rotis. So this quarter kg we don't want. Half of that is enough. So we have to divide 1 by 4, quarter by 2. Which means 2 we can take as 2 by 1. So 1 by 4 into reciprocal of 2 by 1, that is 1 by 2. Is equal to 1 by 8 kg. Next, here some divisions are given. 1 divided by 1 by 6. We can go through that. 1 divided by 1 by 6, which means take the reciprocal. 6, 1 into 6, 6. 1 divided by 1 by 10 means 1 into reciprocal of 1 by 10, that is 10. So 1 into 10, 10. 1 divided by 1 by 13, that is 13. 1 divided by 1 by 9, 9. 1 divided by 1 by 2, that is 2. Then sum of that all. 6, 10, 13, 9, 2. All together it will come 40. That is that. What should the friends say? Total is coming 40. Next question. Meera is reading a novel that has 400 pages. She read 1/5 of the pages yesterday, 3/10 of the pages today. How many more pages to read? And we can take as total pages 400. She read yesterday 1/5 of that total. So 1/5 of 400, which means 1 by 5 of 400. 400 by 5, 80 pages she finished yesterday. The number of pages she read today, 3 by 10 of 400. 3 by 10 into 400. Here 3 into 400 by 10, we can cancel 1 0. 3 into 4, 12. So 120, this 0. 120 pages she completed today. Then yesterday and today together it is coming this 80 plus 120, which means 200 pages. Now total 400 pages. How many pages more she has to finish? 400 minus 200, 200 pages more to complete. Question number 6. A car runs 16 km using 1 liter of petrol. How far will it go using 2 and 3 by 4 liters of petrol? With 1 liter, 16 km, and 2 and 3 by 4 liters of petrol. that into 16. 2 and 3 by 4, first we have to convert to improper fraction and multiply with the 16. We can write in sentence here, car runs in 1 liter of petrol, that is 16 kilometer. Then by using 2 and 3 by 4 or 2 3/4 liter of petrol, which means 2 and 3 by 4 into 16. When we are converting 2 into 4, 8, 8 plus 3, 11. 11 by 4 into 16. So 11 into 16 by 4. This we can divide by 4. Here 1 time, in 16 4 times. 4 into 4, 16. So 11 into 4, 44 kilometer. Next question. Amarpal decides on a destination for his vacation. If he takes a train, it will take 5 and 1 by 6 hours to get there. If he take a plane, it will take only half an hour. How many hours does the plane save? Which means we have to subtract that. Train takes 5 and 1 by 6 hours. First we have to convert that in 5 and 1 by 6 to improper fraction. And then find the LCM, then minus this. So we can write in sentence, time takes by train 5 and 1 by 6 hours. Then by plane half an hour. So the difference between the time, that means 5 and 1 by 6 minus 1 by 2. Convert the mixed fraction to improper. 5 into 6, 30 plus 1, 31 by 6 minus 1 by 2. Here LCM is 6. 2 and 6, LCM is 6. To get 6, we have to multiply 2 with 3 up and down, numerator and denominator. Then it will become common denominator. So numerator, it will come 1 into 3, 3 by 6. When we are simplifying, we will get that back 1 by 2 itself. Now common denominator 6. Numerators 31 minus 3, that is 28. 28 by 6 we can divide by 2. So it will come here 3, this one 14. 14 by 3. 14 by 3 is an improper fraction. Divide 14 with 3. We will get 4 as the quotient and 2 as the remainder. So 4 and 2 by 3 hours. Which means plane saves 4 and 2 by 3 hours. Question number 8. Mariam's grandmother baked a cake. Mariam and her cousins finished 4 by 5 of the cake. 4 by 5 part of that cake. The remaining cake was shared equally by Mariam's 3 friends. How much of the cake did each friend get? So already 4 by 5 finished. So first we have to minus 4 by 5 from the full. Full means always 1. 1 minus 4 by 5. 1 we can consider as 1 by 1. Multiply with 5. It will come 5 by 5. That means full. From that 4 by 5, when we are minusing, we will get 1 by 5. The remaining part only 1 by 5. And that shared with 3 friends. So 1 by 5, each one is getting that 1 by 5 divided by 3. We can write in sentence like the same. Mariam and her cousins finished 4 by 5 part of that cake. Remaining means 1 minus 4 by 5, which means 5 by 5. 1 that we can take as 5 by 5. That minus 4 by 5, which is 5 minus 4, 1 by 5 part. So remaining 1 by 5 or 1 piece, if we are dividing into 5 equal parts, 1 part only is remaining. That again shared with 3 friends. So each one is getting 1 by 5 divided by 3. So 1 by 5 division change to multiplication and take the reciprocal of 3. 3 we can consider as 3 by 1. Take the reciprocal. So it will come 1 by 3, which is equal to 1 by 15. That means each one is getting 1 by 15 part of the cake. Here the options describe the product. The numbers 565 by 465 is improper fraction. That means numerator is greater, which is greater than 1. Here also improper, that is greater than 1. So its product that will be greater than the first fraction and also greater than the second fraction, again that will be greater than 1. So these options are correct. The product will be greater than the first fraction. Product will be greater than the second fraction. Again that will be greater than 1 also. What fraction of the whole square is shaded? Here we can see if we are dividing that into 8 equal parts like this way, extend this line, this also here. 8 equal parts. Out of that 1, 2, 3 are shaded. So 3 by 8. 3 portions out of 8 is shaded. Like that way 4 portions are there. Out of 4 only 1 we are considering here. So 1 by 4. Out of 4 portions we are considering 1. So 1 out of 4, again 3 out of 8 portions. So 3 by 8 into 1 by 4, which is equal to 3 by 32. So 3 by 32 of the whole square is shaded. Question number 11. A colony of ants set out in search of food, and they keep splitting equally at each point. One near the, and one branch is going to the mango tree and the other one it is sugar cane. What fraction of the original group reached each food source? How much reached here this side mango tree and how much reached the sugar cane for part? So for that you have to draw the same way the portion. And we can see here the whole thing here, full part. And when it comes here, that divided into 2, split into 2. One portion is going here, the other one is here. So 1 divided by 2, 1 by 2. This part straight it's going on top. There is no branches or no division. Again, but here the 1 by 2 only. This is 1 by 2 and here also 1 by 2. This 1 by 2 at this point again dividing to 2 parts. So 1 by 2 by 2, which means how we are taking 1 by 2 divided means into, take the reciprocal of this. So reciprocal of 2 means 1 by 2. It's equal to 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 portion is here. Same way that is straight going 1 by 4 here. Again the remaining 1 by 4 is going this way, that divided here 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts. So 1 by 4 divided by 4 it will come 1 by 16, which means 1 by 4 into 1 by 4 is equal to 1 by 16 here. So that 1 by 16 is going here. These two part also 1 by 16 is going here. But at this point that 1 by 16 again dividing into 2. So each one it will come 1 by 32. This also 1 by 32. This one also. So like that way splitting and going. So finally the fraction on the mango tree, that means here we had to add all this 1 by 2 plus 1 by first branch half part already reached here 1 by 2. Next is 1 by 4. So 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 16 plus 1 by 16 plus 1 by 32. When we are adding all this, we can see 32 is the common denominator or LCM. 32. And how to reach the LCM 32? Here 2 into 16. So up and down with the 16. 4 into 8. 16 into 2. 2. 32 into 1 itself. Now here 16 plus 8 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1. So 16 plus 8, 24, 26, 28 plus 1, 29. So 29 out of 32. That much fraction already reached there. Mango tree side, this side. Now the same way then on the fraction of ions near sugarcane field, that means this one, 1 by 32 plus 1 by 16. So there also 32 is the denominator or LCM. 16 we have to multiply by 2 to make the same denominator. The numerator is coming 1 plus 2, which means 3 by 32. So 3 by 32, here 29 by 32. 29 plus 3, 32 by 32, the full unit, full portion. So here sugarcane field 3 by 32 part and mango tree side 29 by 32 portion. Question number 12. What is 1 minus 1 by 2? We know that 1 minus 1 by 2, 1 we can write as 1 by 1, that minus 1 by 2. 2 is the LCM. So we have to multiply up and down by 2. So 2 minus 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2 itself will get. Otherwise also we know that the whole thing divided by half means half itself. Then 1 minus 1 by 2 into 1 minus 1 by 3. And it's continuing. Make a general statement and explain. We can look at here when we are doing that. 1 minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2. 1 minus 1 by 3, we will get that as 2 by 3. 3 as the LCM. And when we are multiplying, 2 and 2 will cancel. The answer is 1 by 3. The next, if you are taking the same way 4 terms. 1 minus 1 by 2, 1 minus 1 by 3, 1 minus 1 by 4, 1 minus 1 by 5. We will get the answers. Product as 1 by 2 into 2 by 3 into 3 by 4 into 4 by 5. But there we can see 2 and 2 can cancel, 3 and 3, there the numerator and denominator, 4 and 4 also. Then remaining 1 by 5. That means the last number is 5, denominator is 5. So the answer also is coming the same, 1 by 5. Here the last number denominator, that is 3. So 1 by 3. If we are considering all these numbers, they are also the product. After simplifying, we can see 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all it's cancelling. The last number 1 by 10, which means denominator is 10. The answer is 1 by 10. So if we are continuing like the same way, the product is 1 in the numerator and denominator of the last term. So in general we can write the series, it's going on like the same way. It's 1 minus 1 by 2 into 1 minus 1 by 3 into etc. 1 minus 1 by n, which is equal to 1 by the last denominator n. So 1 by n. Puzzle time. Here 4 queens. The number 2 queens, for example, the arrangement below is not valid as the queens are in the line of attack each other. So that's the way we have to arrange it. So not to attack each other means we can keep one queen here and the other one here in this position. So this is not in the line. But the next part, now place 8 queens in the 8 into 8 grid so that no 2 queens attack each other. Here 4 queens not to attach each other and not to attack each other. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not in the straight. So not to come in the straight line. This line here not possible. Here we can keep it. So queen. This different lines it's coming. So not to queens attack each other. Now in the grid down, there are also 8 queens we have to put. Anywhere we can put. If we are starting with here 1 queen, that row not supposed to come over here. This one here, second one, third here, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Each row, but not to come in the same column. So here we can see 8 into 8 grid, not 2 queens attack each other. 8 queens are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 queens. Each row 1. But at the same time each row and each column also 1. Here. This column only 1. Here also 1, like that way. Queen cannot come in the same row. Then that they will attack. So that's why it's saying no 2 queens attack each other. Which means each row or column contains only 1 queen. That's the way You can take different arrangements also.